Hey guys, it's Exploding Tomatoes back again with another Minecraft video. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys some of the best tips and tricks for getting better at Minecraft Bed Wars. I'll leave timestamps in the description because I kind of get out of order. And before this video starts, guys, make sure to drop a like, make sure to drop a sub, and let's get into it. Alright, so my first tip is either to use the 26 Iron Rush or the 36 Iron Rush. For the 26 Iron Rush, you want to buy a pickaxe and 64 wool. For the 36 Iron Rush, you would want to buy a pickaxe and an axe and then a stack of wool. In my opinion, I would recommend the 26 Iron Rush due to the fact that it's faster and you can buy 64 wool and one pickaxe, which is only 26 iron, instead of waiting for an extra 10 iron, which is a lot faster, and you can rush any player immediately. Likely chance is that no one has put their bed defense down, so you can rush them really quickly. And some people just bridge the middle, like in the video. I just went straight to their bed because they didn't put any bed defense. Now I'm going to give you guys tips on the more major parts of Bed Wars, like bridging, PvP, and stuff. So I have quite a few tips for those actually. So let's get into the first tip. I'm going to start off with PvP. So one thing you really want for PvP is to learn a sprint canceling strategy, like block hitting, W tapping, where you cancel your sprint and then you can reset the knockback so you can hit the player farther. And in Bed Wars, that would be amazing because you could hit players into the void more efficiently and even get into larger combos and kill them straight up. The next thing you want to do is really practice your aim in PvP. The clicks don't really matter. I only click 6 CPS and I'm fine at PvP. I'm not the best, but I'm pretty solid at PvP. 6 CPS, anyone can click that. That's just regular clicking. You don't need to click fast, you don't need a jitter click. All you need to do is improve your aim. I have a bunch of servers. This will work for tip 1 and tip 2 of PvP. So the server name is pvp.land and it's a great server. So you can fight bots in the server as well, and you can practice your aim with ×2 speed, which is good for aiming because you're tracking the player faster because they're moving faster, and that will improve your aim and your tracking. So I'm going to show you what to do once you get into the pvp.land server. So what you want to do when you first get in is go to the gold sword, right click it, and go to easy, medium. It's up to you. Don't go to hard or hacker because those are insanely hard to do. Go to easy first, start off at easy, and then drink your potions. And the bot will actually, it's passive, it's set on passive. So the easy and medium bots, they will, like when you're eating gapple, they will stop and wait for you to eat the gapple, so you can really train really well on this server. And they kind of have kill aura because they're gonna hit you every single time pretty much. So you gotta get into good combos, you gotta learn how to combo, and as you can see in the video, I'm block hitting a little. I prefer block hitting because it's faster for me. I like it more and it looks cooler for me. That's what I look for. I look for cool things, I guess. That sounds kind of weird, but you guys can really do W tapping, S tapping, whatever tapping you want. You can even do block hitting like me, but it's just personal preference, but whatever works. For jitter clicking, it's more efficient if you probably do W tapping, but I don't click that fast, so block hitting is kind of essential for me. Okay, so one more major tip is to move out of the line of sight while you're strafing. I bet everyone here knows what strafing is. If you watch other YouTube tutorials, that's like the first thing they say. Spam A and D pretty much, and you wanna spam A and D to a point where you're moving out of their line of sight so they can't actually hit you, and that will make you much better because not everyone has the best aim in the world. Actually, most people in Bed Wars don't even have good aim, so you pretty much combo them, take their bed, and win. Alright, so I'm going to move on to a different major point, which is the community. So you want to get involved in the community as much as possible, and you want to get as many friends as possible because, as people say, you learn from experience rather than just playing one time, being the best learner in the world. You can't just do that. It doesn't work like that. You can't win like that, pretty much. So you want to get involved in the hypixel community because hypixel hosts the largest Bed Wars community in the world, and if you join everything's kind of connected. And just saying, everything is kind of connected. All games are kind of connected. People who play Skywars play Bed Wars. If you play PvP in hypixel, you likely play Bed Wars as well, and if you make friends on that, you can play together and get involved, and you guys will learn from experience and get better from experience. And once you do that, you'll get more wins, get better as a team. This also leads me into my other tip for community. You want to try out different modes like the bridge, where in the video I show you really want to practice block clutching in the bridge. Just go from the side and like place blocks, pretend you're trying to save yourself. You want to practice block clutching, and you can actually go to Skywars for fast-paced games. They're really fun, and you can practice PvP on it. You can practice really fast-paced gameplay, I guess, like rushing really quickly and stuff. And you can also go on just the duels, the classic duels, the UHC duels matches, 1v1 matches, and you can like check players out over there and you can 1v1 them, get better at PvP. So you really want to get involved in the hypixel community, because hypixel is the biggest community and players are pretty active, so you'll get a match most of the time. My last tip for community is to watch other YouTubers, because YouTubers are really good at the game. That's why they put content out about the game, because they're decent at it and they want to show it off. So you watch content creators, you can try their styles. There are different styles out there. You like Gamerboy, he's a really good YouTuber. You can try and check him out. And Technoblade, he used to play the game. You guys can copy his style of play, but all of them are rushers actually, and you can learn their play style, get better at the game. It's another way of getting involved in the community. Alright, so moving on to my next major point, it's about speed bridging. So what you want to do for speed bridging is actually just practice, literally just practice. There's nothing to do except practice. It's a simple thing. And what I recommend is this server right here. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. It's called MC Play HD, I think. Yeah, that's what I remember, MC Play HD. And in the background you can obviously see that I'm actually practicing speed bridging. And once you join the server, if you look around, there are a lot of players practicing breezily, god bridging, I don't even know. This is a great server for bridging and stuff, so you can practice your speed bridging. You can even practice diagonal inclined bridging, which is like the sideways bridging technique. Alright, so once you get into the server, you want to right click the compass, go to fast builder, the endstone thing, and pick on any of the servers. Doesn't really matter because you're just here to practice. And you want to just start bridging up. And okay, so a few tips for speed bridging. I'm not that good, but I know the like fundamentals to actually speed bridge. You want to alternate shift and just sneak. You want to alternate sneak and right click. So you want to sneak and then right click, sneak and then right click. You don't want to do it at the same time because you're gonna freaking fall off and stuff. So you don't want to do that at the same time, and you want to time those things. You want to have a rhythm. You don't want to just randomly like shift and unshift. That's not gonna work very well for you. So once you've learned all the fundamentals, all the major points, PvP, bridging, whatever, community, once you've been part of a community, then you want to start learning these tips right here that I'm going to show you. These are just basic bedwars tips that will help the game pass by quickly. It makes everything easier on you especially, and it'll ultimately make the game easier to win. Alright, so my first quick tip is just setting your quick bar to something that you can access easily. Otherwise you have to press each category. So I'm talking about the shop. I don't really have something to show on screen right now, but it's the shop thing. I bet everyone knows what a quick bar is. It's in the shop. When you open it, it's already there because you set it there, but you want to put all the best items there. And second tip is to always maintain high ground. High ground is pretty much essential in every single kind of game, even if it's first person shooter, if it's just Minecraft. Learning to get high ground and beating other players is essential because it's harder for them to destroy you when they're below you, and they get more pressure when they're below you usually. So what I basically mean is, if you see someone on a bridge, don't just straight up try to PvP them. Sometimes you just gotta build in front of them, block them off, and start building up. And once you build up, you build over them, and it's hard because they're gonna start breaking the walls sometimes, or they're gonna build up too, but you're gonna have the high ground because you built up first, and they won't be looking up most of the time. And you hit them off, take their bed, win the game. Also, make sure to get diamonds. Diamonds are so essential for winning because it gives you sharpness. Sharpness makes you do a crap ton of damage, and prot gives you crap ton of armor. You get tanky as crap, and I don't know why I'm saying crap so many times, but it's just insane what diamonds do. And I don't think you don't really have to get it, but when you have the chance, get it, use it, and actually use it and get better loot, I guess you could say. Better gear. And you could assign a teammate to this. You guys could play 4s and 1 teammate, or 2 teammates could get diamonds from each side, and you guys could constantly upgrade. Another tip is to make sure when you're getting emeralds, do not buy some weird armor, because armor isn't that useful in the starting of a game. Make sure to buy invis, jump, take out beds and stuff. Those are the most useful things. It should be invis, jump, and then I don't even use speed. Speed is trash. And use ender pearls late game when your bed is destroyed, so you can have a chance at surviving. My last tip is the most obvious tip probably, because I'm just telling you, please do not use clay on your bed. That thing, everyone buys a pickaxe now, okay? Everyone buys a pickaxe because it's basically the meta, and pickaxe literally breaks that thing in 10 seconds. I'm just kidding. Pickaxe breaks that thing in 0.0001 seconds. It's instant. It's literally instant. And your bed's destroyed the second you put clay down. Like, I'm not even kidding. That thing is like no bed defense at all. So just don't use clay. Use freaking wool's better than clay. Wool's better than wood sometimes in occasions. Alright, so this is the end of the video for me. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a comment on any other video ideas, and make sure to drop a like, make sure to drop a sub, and comment if you made it this far. I really want to know if you guys made it to the end of the video, and I'll see you guys later.